Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. That's very dramatic, isn't it? Very, very, very dramatic. Anyway, how are we all? Monday. Monday's done, almost. Certainly work has been done. Thank God for that. It wasn't as bad as a Monday normally is, I have to say. I am quite enjoying the fact that my colleague who who does a standard working week over 4 days and is now taking Monday off is actually really benefiting me because it means it's quite chill on a Monday and there's not a lot of things flying around all over the place, so I can actually sit back and have a think about doing stuff and getting stuff done. So it's a bit more relaxing as a start to the week, which is good. So other than that, I have got a bit of a headache starting. I've been struggling against it all day. The weather here has gone from being fairly mild this morning to raining tonight when I took the boys out. Literally, this happens so many times that I am literally just getting my jacket on, ready to go out with the boys. And I look out and I see the rain starting. And you're like, why? You've waited all day. It's been fine all day. It's not rained. There's been not a hint of rain all day. And then as soon as I'm ready to go outside, it starts. So the temperature dropped suddenly, and that's just given me a bit of a sinus pressure, which always causes me to have a bit of a headache, but we'll see how we go. I did have a bit of a think as to whether or not I would stream tonight. I'll definitely be streaming tomorrow. But I was kind of hopeful that Steam Next Fest would actually have started by now, which it now has, but only a couple of hours ago. So it's not left me much of an opportunity to go and have a look through all the various demos that are on offer, make a selection and see how well they run. But I will do that. I've got a couple already that I've kind of got in the back pocket. Also, interestingly, and this is only for the OGs in the house, that Rue Valley, which is a game we played, we got invited to play the demo of that actually, has been updated. And it seems to have been updated fairly dramatically. So I might play that again. Also, we got on a play test for a game called Holston by a Polish developer. And they've just made the first 2 hours of the game absolutely free, which is also crazy. I can't quite understand why they've done that, but they've updated the demo, obviously, and given the first 2 hours of the game away for nothing. So we might have another look at that. We've got to the last sort of half hour of Lumina Vale to finish off as well from Friday's stream, which was great as well. So there's a pile of stuff that we could do straight away, some that would be familiar, but if I can, I'd like to do stuff that we haven't actually seen before. Unfortunately, on a very quick check tonight, the sort of 10 to 12 games that I had earmarked from the Horror Games Showcase a week past Saturday, I was hopeful that some of them would have demos based on the fact that they were part of that showcase. But unfortunately, as I say, having had a very quick check, it doesn't look like that's the case. So the ones that I'd earmarked as potential gameplays for the future, we've played all the demos that are available at this point in time. So unless something suddenly pops up overnight, then we're going to be in uncharted territory looking for stuff, which isn't a problem. It's all good from that point of view. Always good to do something fresh and new. But I'll try and get some time tomorrow, whether it's across the course of my lunch break or whatever, to have a look through Steam and see if there's anything takes my eye. I'll also have a look about, because people like Zoozle obviously play a lot of games and demos, and I'll have a quick peek to see if she's got anything that looks pretty good on the go, and then steal that. So yeah, there'll be plenty to do, as I say. So tonight, will we finish this tonight? I don't know. I'm expecting a sort of boss rush type thing now. I think we've kind of done the story. It is where it is. I'm sort of expecting about 3 or 4 boss fights, one after the other, interspersed with cutscenes now, just to tie off where we actually are. And I presume that each boss fight's going to get progressively harder. So here's hoping the team holds up. I did a bit of work off stream going back through all the Pictos and Luminas to see if I had the correct ones on and how I could link some of them up, and whether I could go back to a skill tree and maybe do something slightly different. So all that kind of stuff's been done, which is great. So we should be in the best position possible to take this on and do the best that we can. So probably less chance to yap tonight, and it'd be better for us not to yap anyway. Let's get into the game and see how far we can get. If we get finished slightly early, then maybe we can check some demos out together. If it goes on as I anticipate it might, and I have to have multiple attempts at various bosses, we may not get finished tonight, but we'd be as well give it the best go that we can. So on that basis, let us jump across. Sorry, I might sniff a bit tonight as well. This sinus is absolutely killing me at the moment. What was I going to do? I was going to change the category, which is good. I have done that. So nobody can shout at me for that now. And then we can go here. And I can do this. And that will stop that happening. And there we go. So this is the flag we stopped at last night. I also went and beat one of the bosses in the overworld that Kay had suggested we go and have a look at, called Sprong, who had a Pictos that actually lets you fight twice, so it gives you a second chance. So everybody now has that. So hopefully that will turn the odds in our favour as well. Right, let us find which direction we were going in, because I can't quite. I think we came from that way, and then we'll go this way. Let's see if there's any shinies around here before we... Okay, somehow. Is there anything down there?
C'est un avantage.
I was kind of waiting to be ambushed there. Oh, that is Monaco. I was kind of waiting to be ambushed there, to be honest. I think we came in from that direction and we're going this direction. That is like to Eiffel, which is cool. Oh. Okay. The music continues to be absolutely stunning and totally in syncopation with the game. As I said last night, I don't think I've ever played a game where the soundtrack has complemented the actual gameplay so much. Ooh, okay. Interesting that the game decided to save just there. Can we... Oh. Sometimes the range on that isn't particularly... Right, let's go. So we've shell up. That's no use to us because we're not going to have that straight away. However, let me think what I want to do straight away. Okay, he's taking a fair bit of damage to be fair. And then we get another chance to do it, which is even better. I'm going to enjoy this. Oh shoot! That wasn't what I meant to do. Oh god, that's actually doing quite a bit of damage as well. Oh, damn. Waited. Okay. Okay, that's not going to help that at all. Okay. We'll get back to Monaco, which is cool. We're still on that, which is not particularly helpful.
Congratulations, you are the winner.
Thank you, Grim. Welcome on in. I think what we should possibly do is there. You came to see how the stream was. Good. Let's go there so we can maybe... How are you today, Grim? Are you good?
Je suis prête.
Okay.
Garde Monaco.
Arc strike. It's hilarious, the change in angle. Hello, Wade, as well. Hang 2 secs. My hopefully that has changed. Well, I figured out how to make an equipment function within the inventory. Good, nice. Right, that's sorry. My prompter had gone off there, had disconnected, so I wasn't quite seeing what everybody was talking about. Right.
L'éternité Une tempête approche.
Ooh, I like that. That's nice. Although this is not particularly great from... Let's do that. And oh hell, I forgot about that. That's not good. I forgot that inversion was on. That's not good at all. And then we should be able to take... Okay, right. Where are we? And we've got that. Oh, jeez! That was insane! Okay. That damage was indeed nuts. How are you, Wade? Was dinner good? What did you have for dinner? Any shinies? We need to find the shinies. Please let there be shiny. Oh, there's Chroma over there. I'm good. Made some ramen with chicken. Lovely. I'm good. I've still got this headache. So we'll see how we go. I was saying earlier though, I've had a very quick look. Okay.
Papa est là-bas.
At the demos available, and unfortunately none of the games that I tagged as horror games that I wanted to play from the horror game showcase, I'd kind of expected some of them to have a demo available as a part of Next Fest because they were part of the horror showcase. Virtually none of them, in fact there's none of them that we haven't already played a demo for has got a demo so far. He is here doing what needs to be done, what I can't do anymore. It does what needs to be done for my sake and theirs.
Nécessaire pour ramener le mien. Même moi,
It's a
je
bit
sens sa
weird.
présence.
I don't quite understand why they wouldn't have provided some of those, but you know, such is life. You'd have thought if they were going to be in a showcase, they'd want to follow that up as quickly as possible with something that's actually playable. However, I was also saying that a couple of games that we played before, one called Rue Valley. I think, Grim, you were here for Rue Valley. I'm not sure whether you were, Wade. It was like a bit like a apocalyptic type thing. It was a guy who turned up at a motel and he didn't know why he was there, and he was being analysed by a psychiatrist, but it was the last sort of 40 minutes of his life he just kept going back through and getting memories of. It wasn't something like we normally play, but it ended up being really good fun. They've updated that demo and made a heap of changes to it, so I might play that one again. Also, I got invited to a play test for a game from a Polish developer called Holston, and that was really good. Pixel art, but 3D sort of, well, an isometric sort of top-down-ish view, and that was really cool. And they've released the first 2 hours of the game for free on Steam. So I might have another look at that. Might not do the full 2 hours on stream, but I'm probably going to have a look at it again. Rue Valley, I don't remember. I'm fairly sure you were there, Grim, because we you know, all of us were like, whoa, this is kind of not what we normally play, but this is pretty cool. So yeah, but we'll play it. We'll have another go at it and see. What do I want? I want probably speed. I definitely want more. Yeah, let's do that. And then we're in here. We've got 5 points here. 9 points. We need 10, which is rather annoying. So we've got 1 for him, 2 for her, which is no use. And Monaco's got no new stuff. We can rest there. And then we are there. Good. We are ready to go again.
On ferait bien de s'assurer d'être prêt.
Ooh, okay, this feels very boss encounter-ish. Yes. Okay. Here we go, cutscene. It'll be fine. This will be our first big test, I think. I've got a funny feeling this will be Renoir. This will be our dad we're going to take on now. Certainly from the stance of him, it looked like him. It is.
Papa,
Alicia.
écoute. Je veux juste que tu comprennes ce que ce tableau représente pour moi.
Oh, mais je comprends. Je sais à quel point cette sensation peut être puissante et addictive. Combien il est facile de s'attacher à ces mondes dans lesquels on met tout son cœur et toute son âme. J'ai connu ça. Et j'ai failli en mourir.
Ce n'est pas pour ça qu'il faut détruire le tableau de Verseau.
Ma fille, crois-tu vraiment que j'en ai envie? Après tous les chagrins que nous avons endurés, crois-tu réellement que je veuille détruire tout ce qui reste de son âme?
Alors ne le fais pas. Ne le fais pas.
La vie nous impose des choix cruels. Je le fais parce qu'il le faut.
Le chagrin peut souvent nous aveugler. Et il nous pousse à faire des choix que l'on finit par regretter.
Vous pleurez 2 personnes.
Je les pleure tous.
Les choix des parents laissent des traces indélébiles chez leurs enfants. Mais au bout du compte, C'est leur voix intérieure qu'ils devront écouter. Ce n'est pas à vous de définir les limites de leur existence.
Après l'incendie, tu voulais que je retrouve la joie de vivre. Et j'ai essayé. Mais j'ai pas pu. J'ai pas pu. Verso est mort à cause de moi. Comment voulais-tu que je retrouve la joie?
Oh.
Mon ange, ça va s'arranger. Je te le promets. Mais pas de cette façon. Tes amis disent vrai. Mais ça ne change rien. Tu peux me haïr, mais je n'ai pas d'autre choix. En tant que père, je dois veiller sur toi. Et surtout, quand tu en es incapable.
Tu me traites comme une enfant de 5 ans!
Je te traite comme si l'ombre du pire jour de notre existence allait te faire suffoquer et t'arracher toi aussi à nous!
Just incredible, man.
Assez. J'ai dit assez.
Uh-oh. Here we go. For the third time. Is it the third time? Might be the fourth time. Oh, tsunami. No! I don't want to fight the curator. He's my boy. Righty. Let's... Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Can't I? Immediately off to the wrong one. Huh? Okay, we'll do that because we can. Ah! Oh! Right, okay, how did that... Okay, skills. Okay, why is it Miss CL? Strange. What an agile wheel. And then we swap. Righty. Possibly do with... can't do anything other than... Okay.
Cette
L'acromate.
Wasn't quite as bad as I thought it might be.
Élément, conversez.
And then we can do that again. Thank you.
Quel joli pied.
Heavy. I forgot heavy. Nice. The brake bar going up there is insane. Right, we need to do and then are we back up to full health? Everybody's at full health, that's cool. So we can do
Dame forcée n'a plus rien ajouté.
good grief. Oh no, not axons. We don't need ads here, thanks very much. There's enough of them already.
Les choses telles qu'elles sont, pas comme nous voudrions qu'elles soient.
This is not going well.
Fais gaffe, Monaco.
Qu'est-ce que Verso aurait voulu? Vraiment.
Okay. Have we got something that... Right, okay, let's go back there and do this. We are doing okay at this point in time.
L'acromate.
Uh-huh. Okay. A black hole?
Quand es-tu devenu aussi têtu?
Okay. Agile, that's cool. I can take that. Yeah, it's the old man again. Okay, so we're now on to... I refuse to believe he's going to go down in one phase. Damn it. Are you kidding me on?
Folie doit cesser. Il
It-
est temps de rentrer à la maison.
That is insane. Full heal.
Là, ça commence sérieusement à m'agacer.
Merde. Il s'est encore régénéré.
Peut-être qu'on devrait d'abord s'occuper des accents.
What?
Non, elle ne peut pas.
Maman,
Oh, Cam. Okay. Are you here to fight with us?
Tu vas finir par te tuer. Il est trop tôt pour que tu puisses revenir dans un tableau.
Was she taking the axons out? Oh, titanic battle ahead. Well played, maman. I love how he's got the paintbrush as a sort of katana. Right. Where are we?
Comment peux-tu être aussi égoïste, Aline?
What? Hello, Guardian. What on earth is... Okay. Okay. I got half of them. Why are you confused, Kuhn? Because you've not been here for half of them. That's why. Okay, so we're now fully healed. Ooh, pity we can't do mayhem. That would be really cool at this point in time, however. Where are we on? We are on heavy mask, but we don't have enough AP, which is a pain in the bum. So let's do that. Okay, we have a gradient attack, so let's pull that out the bag first. And then we can... Who are all these people in paintings? It would take far too long to explain all that to you. You were here last night. You saw all the explanation of this last night. That's when it was all explained last night. But you don't need it. You were there last night when they explained how everything happened. You crazy woman. Oh, you were confused then. Go and look up a YouTube video. Oh! 150,000 worth of damage.
Aline, regarde Alicia. Elle ne doit pas rester ici. Tu étais censée être à mes côtés, Aline. Pas contre moi.
Rentre à la maison, Renoir. Va peindre autre chose.
Is he actually going to unleash an attack at the end of this?
Suis-je le seul à le voir?
Good grief.
Que l'offre.
Nice. Right. Right, okay, let's do
C'était stupide.
I can see your matrix now, Renoir. Okay, this is cool because I'm going to push him into break here. How the heck did that not go into break? That's insane. Mind, I've got another chance to do 150,000 worth of damage here. So. Okay. Surely that should have... Okay, we're going to do this. And we've broken him. Nice. So we can do this. And we can do... that. Oh damn, I missed it. And then we are on blue. That's not great. Let's do that. Okay, we're now on. We've got nothing there, so can't do too much about that. And here we go. Gradient attack. Oh, so close! So close! Yeah, let's do that. I did 120,000 damage there. How did he not die? That was insane. What on earth? This game, man.
Ironie. C'est ta mère qui est venue me sauver la vie lorsque je me suis égaré dans un tableau. Elle m'a appris à utiliser notre don sans aucun risque. À m'envoler tout en évitant de me brûler les ailes. Nous avons peint plusieurs centaines de mondes, repoussant ainsi les limites de la création. Et jamais elle ne m'a laissé oublier que chaque jour que nous passons ici a un prix. Regardez où nous en sommes.
Alors fais-lui confiance. Si elle fait ça, c'est
J'ai
que...
confiance en ce qu'elle m'a appris. Ceci n'est pas un jeu. Tu penses savoir ce qui est en jeu, mais tu te trompes.
Je sais très précisément ce qui est en jeu. Tu veux tout contrôler. Avoir le sentiment de faire quelque chose d'utile. Tu n'as pas pu sauver Verso, alors tu veux nous sauver, nous. Sauf que tu as tort. Détruire le tableau ne nous aidera pas à avancer. Ça nous privera du seul endroit où nous nous sentions bien.
67 ans. 67 années. Prisonnier de ce monolithe.
That's a long time to be stuck
J'ai
anywhere.
persévéré. J'ai persévéré. Et tu sais pourquoi? Sais-tu pourquoi je suis incapable de vous abandonner, elle et toi? Ceci est ce que je vois chaque jour. Je n'en peux plus de devoir vivre entouré de morts vivants. Depuis l'incendie, notre famille s'est effondrée. Aline, dans le tableau. Cléa, menant sa guerre solitaire. Toi, un fantôme vivant. La mort de Verseau nous a brisés. Je veux que ce soit réparé, il faut à tout prix, je ne peux pas te perdre, toi aussi.
Tu ne vois pas que c'est ce que je ressens pour eux. Moi non plus, je ne veux pas les perdre. J'ai déjà tant perdu. Papa, comprends-moi. J'ai tant perdu.
Oui. Nous avons tant perdu, tous les deux.
Papa. Toi non plus, je ne veux pas te perdre. Je ne te quitte pas à jamais. Juste pour quelque temps.
Je voudrais te croire, mais...
Tu peux...
Je laisserai une lumière pour toi.
Yeah.
Puisses-tu trouver la paix.
The writing is fantastic. It's insane. Everything. I can't stop talking about how unbelievably good this game is.
Prenez soin l'un de l'autre.
Uh-oh. No.
Verseau.
Don't do it.
Pardonnez-moi.
Ooh. Okay. Please don't let me have to fight with just him. he's the weakest member of the party. I can't be too... Oh, this doesn't look good, does it? I mean, he's I've got the right things with him, but... It's time to stop painting. Okay. Is this us? This is original Verso. Possibly.
Salut. Tu es fatigué de peindre, pas vrai? Oui, moi aussi.
C'est... Tu ne devrais pas pouvoir être ici.
Kawaii.
Cadeau de maman.
Pourquoi tu y es entré? C'est dangereux pour toi ici.
Vois les choses telles qu'elles sont. Pas comme tu voudrais qu'elles soient.
Quoi?
Tu as menti. À ton père.
Non, non.
Lui aussi l'a vu.
Oh.
Mais il voulait y croire.
Are we gonna...
Tu vas mourir ici. Pourquoi ne pas t'en aller? Tu peux toujours revenir.
Parce qu'à la seconde où je pars, papa effacera cette toile.
Ta vie vaut plus que ça.
Mais quelle vie? Une vie seule, enfermée dans une coquille vide, bâillonnée et sans avenir.
Tu es Maël, où que tu sois. Tu n'as pas besoin de cette toile.
Mais tout ce que je veux est ici. Ici, j'ai une chance de vivre, Verso. En dehors, je ne fais qu'exister.
La vie nous impose des choix cruels.
Arrête de citer papa.
Il est temps d'arrêter de peindre.
Verso.
Ooh.
Papa a dit aussi. Prenez soin l'un de l'autre.
Pardonne-moi.
Brother versus sister. Decide the fate of the canvas. Oh, don't make it. Oh, good God. Oh, hell. Who's played this game? Who's played this game? Who should I be choosing? I want to play as Maël, I think. Should I be playing as Maël or should I be playing as Verso? I kind of want to play as Maël just because she's cool. I'm not a big Verso stan, but I don't want to... Either one, it doesn't make any difference, does it? Play who you want, okay. Yeah, I just wondered if it had a significant effect on the outcome of the game. Oh, it does. Okay, too late now. Right.
On détruit leur bouclier. Verso, arrête! Tu ne peux pas décider ça pour tout le monde!
On est tous des hypocrites. Et on fait tous subir la même chose aux autres.
Damn it. Right. I'm not building up any EP here.
Et qu'en est-il de lune, de ciel ou de Monoko? Et Esquier alors?
Si elle avait raison. Le chagrin est une prison, à tel point qu'au final, on ne voit plus que ses murs.
La 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 la.
On détruit leur bouclier.
Okay. I'll get that at a point. The only problem is I'm never building up enough AP to actually do anything other than the low damage.
On détruit leur bouclier.
J'ai vécu très longtemps, Maël. Mais il y a des choses auxquelles on ne peut pas échapper.
Je suis si fatiguée, Verso. On ne pourrait pas rentrer à la maison pour en discuter.
Let's do that and do that. Trying to learn all these attacks first time.
Faites des adieux.
Good grief.
On détruit leur bouclier.
Okay. Okay. What's doing that then?
Finesse et précision.
Oh, that's not good. La la la. Let's do this.
Tu ne m'échapperas pas.
Puts me up to there. Really should just take a heal at this point. Ah. Okay. Okay, I'm at full power now, so I've got everything. Oh, I missed most of the juicy part. You did indeed. That seemed a little too easy. I also think I've made the wrong choice. However...
Alicia, je t'en supplie. Empêche-le de peindre.
Ne dis pas ça. Je t'en prie. Ne dis pas ça.
Je t'en supplie. Écoute-moi. Tu es la seule
à pouvoir faire ça. Fais-le, je t'en supplie. Efface-moi. Efface-moi.
Verso,
Pitié. Je ne veux pas de cette vie.
non, arrête de dire
Je
ça.
ne veux pas de cette vie. Je ne veux pas de cette vie.
Tout ce que je voulais, c'est qu'on puisse la vivre ensemble. Cette vie qui nous a été volée.
No, you got to give him his last wish.
Frère, je t'en supplie.
Je ne veux pas de cette vie. Aide-moi. Aide-moi.
Si tu pouvais vieillir, est-ce que tu trouverais une raison de sourire?
Okay. I knew he'd be back. Oh ho. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. I think you'd really need to either watch a YouTube video or have been here for the whole thing. It's just a masterpiece. It's the only word I can use for this game is a masterpiece. From beginning to end, a masterpiece. Incredible. I actually thought it'd be a bit more in the end game. Yeah, absolutely. Or she was in the character. Yeah. Did I go up to the wooden tower? No. But I will do I kind of followed the story beats, to be honest. I didn't do too much going off the beaten track because I kind of wanted to do the story on stream. And my intention is to go back off stream now that the story's done and mop up everything. I'm going to devour this game off stream. I am very well aware that this has not done my channel much good. You do prefer the standing, because technically you're giving my other choice. As per what to do, she has the ability to leave the canvas and return later. She doesn't and suffers because of it. That's not exactly it. There's some deadly bosses out there. Yeah, I'll need to watch a YouTube video for the other ending, which I presume Verso ends everything. But yeah, Mael is the incorrect ending. Okay. I haven't, as I say, Ku, I haven't been to any of the off story places. I'm very well at Darth. My mind is totally focused on this game at the moment, so I'm not really. Verso's ending made Kay cry. Oh, there's some super bosses that are beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. That pure. To be fair, that a lot of that came down to my preference between the characters. It was kind of as simple as that, you know. I preferred Mael to Verso. I always found Verso. I understand what Verso was trying to do, but he was very sort of Machiavellian about it. I think Mael was far more pure about what she was doing. You see, Verso to me was very manipulative. He was manipulating things to his end in the background, in my mind. He was never being entirely straight with people. He was trying to get to his end game. So I don't know. I honestly don't know, Dennis. I've just followed the story through. I've camped when I've camped, and I've done the story. I've done very little off the beaten track stuff. That tells you even more, that would make that view you just described even stronger. Yeah, I don't know, it's whether you accept his goal to save his soul effectively, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go back and do a lot of that stuff. As I say, this is, it was a bold choice for me to do this to the very, very end of the game, because it's so completely different to anything else that I have played on stream. And it's effectively isolated my audience completely. But I was just so captivated by the game. I wanted to have an actual record of me going through the entire thing from start to finish, in terms of the story. And I'll now jump off. Not now, obviously, right now. But I'm gonna play this in my spare time. And I'm going to go around everywhere and, you know, take all the smoke away from, or the fog away from the map, and, you know, do as much as I physically. I'm not really that bothered about the achievements. I just want to go around and experience more of the world, and just enjoy it a bit, without having to be kind of going towards the next goal at all. But yeah, just. Is there a post-credit scene or anything? Is there any more at the end of this? Or can I just jump away a bit? Does anybody remember? Is there anything at the end of it? I think you're okay. Okay. Right, what I'll do is I'll mute it anyway, and then we'll jump back to just chatting, and I'll keep an eye out just for what's happening in the corner of my eye. I actually expected me to be... In one respect, I expected there to be a bit more to the end game there. I thought it was going to be on for a few boss fights. And I would really need to be super tooled up to go in and start kicking ass. But actually, it wasn't quite like that. I think it finished it off where it needed to finish it off. Don't get me wrong, I didn't want it to be stretched out anymore at all. But I think, yeah, as I say, the reason I went for Maëlle there was because I think she was, in my opinion, in my reading of the story, she was always very upfront and pure about what it was that she wanted. Verso was always very guarded about what he was looking to do. And he never quite gave anyone a straight answer. And he never quite... Every time there was a sort of, let's do a teamworky thing, he almost walked away in the opposite direction. And he obviously was very aware of what was happening with Renoir. So I always just felt a little bit... Is he actually, you know, out for the greater good here? Or is he purely... Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I just says thank you. That's all. Amazing. But yeah, it's... My mind is sort of blown at the moment. I can't quite... I can't quite fathom, you know, all my thoughts about it. I think just in terms of it's definitely, I would say, and I may, you know, come to think about this in a different way or whatever, but I think in terms of all the games I have ever played across the course of my gaming career, which is long, 40 years basically of playing games, I think that's potentially the second best game of my gaming career. Bloodborne will still remain number one, I think, until the end of time. Bloodborne to me is an absolute masterpiece from beginning to end. But that has bumped... Hollow Knight was the second on my list, and it's bumped Hollow Knight into third there. The music, the artistry, the cinematography, everything about it was just... It just all worked together. Everything about it just worked together from the very start to the very end. It didn't seem to put in too much fluff. You know, it didn't force you off in different directions just for the sake of forcing you off in different directions. The whole story was, you know, if you were following the story, it sort of knitted together. There was no points where you were like, At the end of Act 1, to do what they did at the end of Act 1 and pull the rug completely from the players. But that, see, at the end of Act 1, that was where my whole thing with Verso started. And that was the whole thing about Gustave. That was why everybody was cracking up at me for not getting upset about Gustave. And I was like, well, but I knew there was a connection between the curator and Verso at that point. It was because there was a shot, and why would they have included the shot over the shoulder from the curator with Verso looking back at him as he had put, I think it was Gustave's arm or whatever. He walked away from him and looked over his shoulder at him, and there was a moment between the two of them where you thought, he knows far more than he's letting on here. And it turned out he actually did. So yeah, I just think everything about this, the music just, I've never known a soundtrack for a game to absolutely weave its way in, around, and over the story as well as that did. It was just superlative. I just can't think of, I'm running out of superlatives for it. The game was fantastic from start to finish. So yeah. I think there's a good job of actually being pretty explicit about what's going on, but still, yeah, absolutely. I mean, there was certainly some bold moves in there. And I think, actually the very fact that it was so, but I don't know, maybe you can tell me differently, but there were so many people playing this on Twitch. I have got to the end of that game and I have had not one single spoiler. I think the whole of Twitch who were playing the game, all the streamers, just had some sort of unwritten rule stroke bond not to spoil anything when they were going in and out of each other's streams. There were idiots who were going in and out and actually just blatantly spoiling it straight away. It happened to Eons. Some guy just came straight in and blurted out. His first message was a spoiler for the end of Act 1. Literally, the spoiler for the end of Act 1. And then he disappeared out of chat. And you think, why would you do that? Why would you do that to anyone? That's just, well, he disappeared. So it's absolute madness that you would do that in anyone's stream. And even not in a stream. If somebody did that to me in real life, I think I'd never speak to them again. Just totally spoil something just for the sake of attention is just insane. I just don't understand that mentality at all. But as I say, fortunately, I was very lucky not to have one single whisper of anything spoilt for me. So, it got to the, I've got to the end of the game and not had one thing. I'd guessed quite a bit of it, I knew that there was something between the curator and Verso. I did say, as we were going to fight the paintress, I think this is a bad idea. She could be holding back something that's actually worse than what's going on. So there was a lot of bits along the way that I was kind of, I had followed the story and was thinking, I'm not sure if this is a good idea or not. But yeah, at no point did I blatantly think, oh, I've got all this in my head now and I know exactly where this is going to end. And I think that it was very clever to leave a mechanism in there right to the very, very end of the game. Most of them have a side quest related to it. Yeah, I will do it. As I say, I am invested enough in the game and the game world and the characters to actually want to go back into the game and start just going through everywhere that I didn't go to. I was very conscious that the game was taking enough time, I suppose, to just go along the golden path of the story. I don't think I've ever done a series that's lasted as many streams. I think this is our 14th stream where we've been playing the game, and I've never ever done a series that's as long as that. I don't think. Maybe Silent Hill 2 ran it close, the original Silent Hill 2. But yeah, I've never, as I say, I've never done something like that before, and I didn't really want to sort of elongate the whole process by just constantly going off the beaten path and investigating everything. The other thing is that, I am an Assassin's Creed enjoyer for my sins off stream. I would never play one of them fully on stream because they just end up, there's so much to do basically. But I have spoiled myself. I'm not a turn-based game player and started to see what it was like 60 years later. Indeed. You see, well, I grew up playing JRPGs that were all turn-based. So I actually liked a lot of that because, the earlier turn-based games, when you're out in the overworld or whatever, you couldn't get away from some of they were just constantly grinding through mobs, whereas there you could kind of easily run past if you wanted to. There was no point in doing so, I suppose. Everything was contributing to your party leveling up or whatever. But yeah, I just think everything about it, just as I say, right up to the mechanic at the very end, where you could literally, for the last 5 minutes, in the last 5 minutes of the game, you could totally change direction on how the game ended. That in itself was a masterstroke, because you could have been going one way or the other all the way through the game, and then at the end up, I did have a thought right as I was making the decision that I should, even though my heart was saying my L, I should probably go with my head, which would have been Verso, and end it all, So I'll need to go and have a look at that because I'm not going to go through a New Game Plus just to get to that last 5-minute section again. I can watch that on YouTube or whatever. So I didn't like Pokemon games. I did play Diamond because it's turn-based, and even though I thought Final Fantasy was interesting, I didn't like either. Yeah, you see, I played all the Final Fantasies, most of the original Pokemons, Golden Sun, I played, Chrono Trigger, all these games I have played in the past, and enjoyed, although, when you're when you're a long way down, this game is QT, which made it more fun to wait your turn. Yeah, absolutely. The fact that it was so visually stunning as part of all that, and the combat itself, because there was a real-time element to it, and you had to, do the parrying or whatever, the combat was just so insanely good feeling that you could kind of cope with the fact that it was turn-based. And the visuals for all that as well. It's interesting, really, because I've gone back to check a couple of VODs here and there, just to check sound levels and stuff like that. There's all the mist, all the mist and fog, I suppose. Yeah, so you can't see. Well, there's a couple of things I would say that could do with improvement in my mind, because nothing's perfect at the end of the day. But yeah, what I was going to say is it's only when you watch the combat back and you're not actually in combat that you realize how insanely over the top everything is. Because when you're actually doing it and you're needing to wait for the timing or whatever, you don't necessarily see you're just waiting for the next attack to come. So you're sort of like thinking 2 steps ahead, thinking, right, if I pull off that, then that'll happen, and then I can go to that and do that. So you're not actually necessarily watching the visuals and stuff. So yeah, I think in terms of things I would have liked to improve, I think there's only probably a couple. They're actually all about the map. I think the labeling on the map could be slightly better, so you can actually see, where everything is. And as you say, all the mist and the fog's a bit of a pain because you can't see where you actually need to go. Map index would be nice. And the other thing, I suppose, is the fast travel. I think it would be useful to be able to fast travel to a continent, not to each individual place you've been. I don't really understand why they pushed you back out into the overworld to fly or swim to the island you wanted to go back to, and then find a flag and start fast traveling from there. It would have been, easier. I don't know what you would call it, better, to actually just be able to select from a list. I want to go there. And you would have had to be there first. Obviously, you would have had to actually have been at that place first. But it's not difficult to do that in a game. Well, I'm saying it's not difficult. Other games have done it, where you fast travel to anywhere, no matter whether it's, So I suppose that minor quibbles at the end of the day. They're the only two things that I would really have liked to have done a bit different. But to think that that's, and they're all industry veterans, obviously. Yeah, I want to know what the artist what. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. That would be really, really good. I don't know whether they'll do a straight sort of sequel or whether they'll do. You just don't like swimming and flying. You can be honest. Well, no, it's not. It's not that. It's just kind of almost pointless. The fact that you have to take Esky and jump on his back and either go swimming or flying to the place and then find a flag and then you can fast travel around all the flags that you've been at. That doesn't really make sense. Just, say that you've been to that island at that flag and you can fast travel to it. They're in the early days of the next game. Yeah, it's as I say, even though the guys themselves are sort of industry veterans, for that studio to produce a game of that level as their first game is kind of incredible in today's day and age. And to actually produce something of that high quality just blows my mind. It's it's kind of mad that they actually just, it must have been play tested to death. Although as I say, I did experience one very, 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 yeah, it wasn't overhyped or really advertised, but absolutely, I saw it in I've been waiting for this game for over a year. I saw it in a showcase. I can't remember what showcase it was. And I thought, that looks really super interesting. And I started to stalk the PR companies and stuff to make sure that I was going to be around and in there when it was released. And obviously it came to Game Pass straight away, which probably helped quite a bit with player base. But I did... I'd actually worked with Guillotine before for Still Wakes the Deep. They'd give me a key for Still Wakes the Deep. So I kind of had a little bit of history with them. And obviously they were very gracious and gave me a key for it anyway. So yeah, it's been another great... Yeah, absolutely. Still Wakes the Deep was fantastic. It was my horror game of the year last year. I just absolutely loved Still Wakes the Deep. We had a really good time with Still Wakes the Deep. It was fabulous. It was very, 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 very good. So, well, I wonder what we should do now then. Should we just go back out into the overworld? And you can potentially direct me to places that you think I should go to, bosses that may be waiting to kick my ass or whatever, and I can take the party on and do whatever. I don't think there's any point in starting any other games. Who's Simon? I've heard this name. I've heard this name a number of times. This is the only spoiler I've heard. But it's not really a spoiler because I've heard people speaking about Simon. So I will come to Simon in my own time, obviously. I'd recommend the tower for story. Okay. So let's jump back across. And we're there. Continue. I don't want to do new game. Please don't hit that. Right. 38 hours it took. That's not too bad, really. Oh, Simon, still not dead for me. Okay. Yeah, what I'd say is definitely what I said earlier. Relationship levels, I think there might be a solid 5 to 10 hours gameplay of that. Okay, fine. Renoir has been defeated. Okay. I may have committed overkill on Simon. Right, okay, what's happening? Right, I want to continue with the OG party. So we'll put Monaco in first, remove him, Lynn in second, and Ciel in third. Nice. I may have hit him with 80 million. Holy. Right, I need to go back this way. I feel... Why have I still got him in the party? I took him out of the party. Okay. Bizarre. I need to find a flag. Do I? Yes, I need to find a flag. Where is there a flag? Oh, behind me. Oh, I sorry. There we go. Okay. Why does that flag keep disappearing? Okay. So I am going back to the continent. Right, where's the wooden tower? The tower, left side, top. Okay. Is that it? No, that's not it. Are we talking right back here? Or are we talking... What you're looking at right now is the endless tower. Okay. So I'm looking somewhere over here. The wooden tower with the workers. It's not ringing any bells. Close to the first axon. Where was the first axon? Visage. Is that it? That looks like a wooden tower. Possibly. Yep, that's it. Okay. Right. Okay. Oh God. So let's fly towards Visage. Where am I facing? Okay, I'm kind of in the right direction anyway. he's mental. For context, that before Mel's relationship. Okay. Oh, Maru. 2 seconds.
Maruka Ito emerged from the ethereal plane with 15 viewers.
Hello, Maru. How are you? Hopefully you have recovered. Good point. I don't know what relationship. It's probably about relationship level 3 or something. She's going to speak.
The chains remain intact. Maruka Ito remains bound for 11 months. Teehee happy 11 months.
Teehee happy 11 months. Is that an ICQ noise I hear? What does that mean? What's ICQ noise? I'm failing to understand that one, Glendon. Then I'm not even sure how that would work out. Okay, may need to agree. That noise is bringing.
Senpai, you're so big and strong. Wow.
That noise is bringing back memories. ICQ is an old chat program short for ICQ. Oh, I see. The little it was a notification sound from an ancient messenger application. I see. I see. May need to increase the relationships. Oh, then I'm not even sure how that... I'll go there anyway and we'll see how we go. But thank you, Maru. Thank you so much for bringing your community across. Are you fully recovered from your food poisoning? When is FMV something? When's the second FMV? day this week. Everybody go follow Maru if you want to have some fun. Let's see what this is saying, because last night I did this and it decided to shout out me, even though... Hey, there we go. Everybody go follow Maru for a good time. Yes, Maru plays fantastic FMV games. Man, how did I manage to feel on the chat of Older Than Death? I don't know. Probably just because I didn't fully understand. It's on Thursday. I won't be streaming tomorrow, Wednesday, because Nidian it. Ooh, nice. That's cool. IRL visits. That's cool. Very good, very good. And how did you get on with Oblivion tonight? Are you still enjoying Oblivion? We have just, in the last half hour, finished Expedition 33. Oh, it's a day for beating games then. I have finished Expedition 33, the story, today. I am doing good. I am, yes. As I say, we've just finished the story of Expedition 33 after 38 hours. So I am about to just start skirting round about the various places that I had not visited on the way, because there's a lot more content that. So yes, that's basically what I'm about to do. But thanks very much for bringing your community across. If you need to raid and run, please feel free to do so. Indeed. And if anybody else has come across with Maru needs to raid and run as well, look after yourselves. Please do that first. If you don't want spoilers for anything in Expedition 33, if you're still playing it, if you're still watching it, there shouldn't be any story spoilers particularly, because we've finished the story. But I do hope you're on stream. I'll be lurking. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So we're just going to do some bits and pieces, fly about the planet. Or there might be a slight spoiler. Yeah, I think anything, basically anything in this game, if you're watching it, if you're playing it, and you haven't done the bit that I'm about to do, it's going to be a spoiler. These things all interconnect in this game. It's a stunning game. I have said, I've just finished off basically. It does make it more understandable as to why you keep looking at chat instead of focusing on the games. Indeed, yes. Yeah, absolutely. It's one of these things. It's one of these things. So yes, as I say, if you need to read and run, go and do self-care or whatever, please feel free to do so. If you are concerned at all about spoilers, then please I won't hold it against you if you run away at this point in time. But yes, we'll go back to the game now, and we shall see how we get on, whether or not this works. Chat is now guiding me, so we will we'll see how well chat does. So here we go, back to it. And there we go there, and then we can get back to the game. I am flying. So, yes, we're headed towards somewhere that I might actually... Did he scratch his butt? No. I think I've just hit the edge of the map. The other thing is, which is quite amusing, that you feel like you're travelling for miles. It might be a better idea to visit unnamed places first, so it wasn't just me. Unnamed as in I'd never been there before, or unnamed as there's a lot of places on this map are unnamed. So I mean, I've headed to there. So ooh, one of them get kicked out of the pool. Shocking. Shocking behaviour. Right, so... why can't I go that way? Whoa. Can we stop off here? Whoa, dude. Oh, no, no, no! There's going to be a lot of this. Why can't I? Okay, can I go through there? The Crimson Forest. Ooh, this looks lovely. It probably isn't. it's probably going to kick my. Oh no. Well, here we go. This is not good from a start. Because anything that involves me having to jump from platform to platform is not going to be good. I'd given them lots of warning already, but one of them was going to pull down his pants, so his butt would be in the slide. Okay, that's one particular way of getting yourself thrown out of the building. Whoa. This is so beautiful. Okay. There's a rope. Thing is, I've told another boy from the same group to not do that, but unfortunately she saw it, and she could be a scary old lady when she wants to be. Okay. And another rope. Everybody's going quiet in chat. I'm worried now. I'm going to come across something that's just going to absolutely annihilate me.
And it is flexible.
Indeed. Ooh. Okay. Oh, that was so close. Thank you. Righty. Oh god, that looks that doesn't look like the easiest platform to just land on, does it? Oh god. No. Why is everybody running about? Where are we? Before they left me a huge mess with Why do people need to be like that? Crazy. Just go and enjoy yourself. Do you need to create a menace to society at all? Just do your thing. I mean, if you're going to do that kind of thing, why would you do it at the pool? Could be a while here. I'm not the best, as you would see, at platforming. This platform seems incredibly tiny to be trying to just jump onto. To the point where I'm now actually thinking, should I be trying to jump on it? Right, okay, we're there. There better be something good at the end of all this. Let me just tell you. Okay, so... does that connect anywhere else other... No, it doesn't. Of course it wouldn't. Mm-hmm. Right, I'm down. Okay, we've got another Luna. Nice.
Parfait.
Excuse me. Okay, choices. Okay, not that choice. Oh, hell. Okay, now I'm kind of stuck. Can I jump off and grab that? No. Okay, so we've done that, and we can go down here. Nice. Oh, flag. Okay. Oh, come on. I'm not even touching it. It's just happening. Maybe I just need to jump. She doesn't have enough power. Good grief. Why did she roll? Okay, that was a sneaky one, wasn't it? Okay, this is not good. Okay, that's fine. We've made it to here. This looks a bit fightish, doesn't it? So that's a set of steps back up the way, but oh. Ooh, what's this? Okay, interesting. So we've got a mad pool of something or other, but it's not telling us what it actually is. Maybe we need to learn more before we can go in it. Don't think you've ever been here yourself. Well, there you go. Ooh, somebody's looking like they're guarding stuff over here. Okay. Oh. Okay. I was basically waiting for them to just turn around and one-shot me. Pictus. Perilous parry. Okay, so that's that. Now, what do we got? Okay, so that's okay. So that's here. And then we were. Oh god. Ooh. Yep. This one's got slightly more points. Yeah, 5 resistance, so that's not much use really. Let's do that. Okay, so they're weak to dark magic. Or dark usage. Fire attack. Oh god. Right. It's kind of hard to see. I've forgotten the timing for this. Hopefully the third. Okay, here we go. At least I don't hit terribly hard. Oops. I don't know what that was all about. Let's do that, and this, and this.
La chromatie.
La douce odeur du combat.
Okay. I mean, I could put it down. Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
Ma partie favorite.
Green. Okay. Resistant to frost and fire. Interesting. Where am I? Yeah, missed it up.
Dame Fortune Macurie, aujourd'hui.
A frozen attack this time. This was the one that comes out quick.
La chromatie.
Right, okay. Where am I at?
Élément. Converger. La
It's resistant to just about everything.
Prépare-toi.
Then we go here. Nice. Okay. Right, so we went down there last time, This is. I wonder if I wonder if the pool's changed down here. Oh. Oh God. So annoying. Why do they make this so annoying? In fact, yeah. Okay. Ooh, there's something in the pool now. Ooh. This game remains so pretty. Look at this. Oh God, just about jumped right off the edge. Interesting. Okay, doesn't really give us a huge amount of scope for...
Oh, hello.
Okay.
Oh, hell.
You have returned. You're finally home. We finished the game, Kay. We finished it about half an hour ago. Yes. I don't know whether we need to beat all these guys. Ooh. I actually was very close to the end. Oh no, we're just... Now we're just... I chose Mael. We're just messing around now. We're just kind of moving about. Moving and grooving. Well, why would you choose Verso? Verso was a manipulative schemer. Mael was pure and true. Right, where am I? I can't use that, so let's just do the usual. Because that was always our intention. We were very clear that that's what we were going to do. Nobody knew what Verso really wanted. And it wasn't actually Verso. I'm good, yes. Pain exists because of the true Verso wanted to stop pain. Yeah. Well, there's two endings, isn't there? You gave everybody happiness by allowing them, other than Verso, by allowing them to live out their days together. And I went for the greater good. Yes, I like how divisive it is, though. I think the family needs to move. That's why it was mentioned. Well, yeah. But it was a bit Verso. Verso was doing Verso. Mael was doing everybody else. So that's what she was about. Everybody gets the chance to live out their lives. And do their thing. Right, we are... doing physical damage because... Oops. Wasn't paying attention. I don't think there's a right or a wrong answer, okay? I don't think it's a binary black and white answer.
Fais gaffe, mon Nico. Une tempête approche.
I prefer the one where they don't slave away Verso, so that they can live this dream world. Yeah. Well, that's entirely your opinion. I didn't want to let the schemer win. He can spend his time in hell for not being truthful with us through the game. That's the greatness of the game, isn't it? That it can be whatever you want it to be. There is no right or wrong answer. That's why there's two endings.
Dame forcée, ma souris. À moi de jouer.
Si on dansait.
See if we can actually. Nope.
Élément, convergez. Une tempête approche.
Reprends un peu de calme.
Oh god. Hang on a minute. Wait. Right. Okay. So I've done that. What difference does that make to anything? Can I jump back across here? Or is that not possible? It doesn't look like it's 100% possible, so let's go this way. I don't understand what this thing is. And why we're still getting no dialogue. And maybe I need to go further up first. Maybe there's a truth further up. Okay, so now we can go up the way. Ooh, okay, another burning sword up here. But what does that mean? I don't really want to push. Okay, this one needs to come up as well. Hell. This is a very strange place, isn't it? Okay. Oh. That's become solid. But there's two others have appeared. This is a cool wee place, isn't it? It might not be in a couple of minutes when I do this. And find that it's actually a horrendously bad boss. It's actually getting more and more difficult to see as well. Oh, it's one of these guys. Damn it. East away from today. I am in Germany. I am from Belgium. A gay Dutch couple was walking behind me in a tight hallway and were discussing if they were the only gay people around and joking how there are few Dutch people, speaking people, and almost no gay people around. And I was like, in Dutch, funny story, your joke is now invalid. And they blushed because they realised I understood the entire conversation, which was also about private stuff. Fabulous. Always be aware of your surroundings, I think, is the moral of that story. Yeah, absolutely. Ooh, okay. Burn doesn't make any difference then. Nice. Good to know.
Je préfère ça.
Fais gaffe!
Okay.
Ça, c'est de l'amour.
Voilà quelque chose.
Okay, so we are now on here. And we can do it. And that's me definitive there.
Dame forte immaculée aujourd'hui.
So that doesn't. Okay. It's so hard to see.
Fais gaffe, Monoko. Voilà quelque chose.
Oh, that's a good one to have now. Nice. And I've got a mayhem.
Prépare-toi.
C'est le moment que je préfère.
Okay. 6 and 2 3s, I suppose, but.
En pleine forme.
Still out there.
À moi de jouer.
Nice. Right, what's all that going to do, though? Are you kidding me on? Am I that I'm never going to be able to jump to that. Come on. Oh, good grief. Oh god, I'm so close. This had better be worthwhile when I get there. Okay, Illumina. What is this? A rope. Precision platforming. Indeed, he's a gamer. Not. Okay, we've got upgrades. Maybe that one, maybe not, maybe this one, maybe not, maybe that one. Nope. Scaling. Let's do that. I always need speed and defense with him. And then okay, fair enough. Learn skills. Maybe not. Ooh, right, we've now got a 10 for CL, so where are we going with the 10? Deals extreme single target dark damage. 4 hits. Deals high dark damage to all enemies for 3 hits. That seems to be the better one in terms of multiple enemies. You very rarely get one enemy. Yeah, let's do that. And then 6 for her. But it's the 8 that I'm wanting. So no more for her. 2, 2, 3, and then Monaco. I really want to get all of Monaco's feet. That'd be cool. Weapon upgrade. Can we do any of that? Resplendent Chroma Catalyst. So that would take her up a little bit more. He's at Grandiose. I'm sure she's at Grandiose as well. Just to make sure we have got the most useful weapon on. Let's do that and upgrade that then. Okay, that's that. I don't think we've picked up any more tints. Okay. Do not hit that button. Ever. That would not be good. Right, so that was the flag. Ooh, there's a huge sword down there. There's a confirmation scheme. Okay. I thought there might be, but it wouldn't be the first time that I'd done something just totally idiotic. It's so dark down here. Why is it so dark? He's resistant to ice, but
se battre, rien que ça devrait.
Air damage is big. Can't do any of that, so let's do that. No resistant. Dark damage is what's required here. Okay, yes. Okay. Damn it. Actually got the first parry off there, which is highly unusual.
Pigment tombé.
And we're on blue.
Peu de violence.
Wrong thing. Oof. Pummeled. Beautiful. Okay. Everything back the way before we go. Why is it vibrating? Okay. It's like a guard spot. There's also something down here. Okay. Cool.
Sympa.
Okay, so we're now more platforming in the dark. Oh, okay. It's a bold design choice, this. Oh no, I'm going back the way I'm challenged enough at working out where I am without having to do everything in the dark. Moriko, get out the way. Okay. I don't want to go out of there because if that resets everything. Have I missed something? What was the point of this entire place? Missing one more sword. Okay, where the hell's the sword though? I mean, by the rule of 3, definitely. Everything in games works with, there's always 3 of things. So where the hell's the third sword? Because I can't get over to there. So it's not that. Up again? I can't remember. Did we go this way? Oh, I'm so lost now. I can't remember whether... I don't think I went down that rope. I can't remember. eye has confusion. Not helped by the fact I can't really see where I'm going.
Éléments, convergez. Une tempête approche.
À moi de jouer.
Oh, vraiment.
Nice, finally. Okay. Mm-hmm. I don't really want to leave now because I've obviously but I can't remember where, I can't think where the first, I think this is where we first came in, isn't it? Yeah, so this is the path upwards. This is the first path that we came to. Is that? Yeah, that must be it. How the hell do I get to there? Going up doesn't seem like the brightest thing in the world to do there, but I can't see any other way of getting round to there. Doesn't look like you can jump, so there must be a way somewhere. Monica, get out the way. Great. Right, let's have a better look at this before we... Yeah, so it's there that I'm trying to get to. So how the heck do we get to there? Can we get to it from up here? Doesn't look like it, does it? Let's have a look from right up here. So, is it across here? That's going up as well. We need to go down. Okay, maybe we need to go across the way first. Then find a way from that side over. Get out the way. Oh, come on. So annoying. Okay. There. Oh, come on. This is so irritating. Spend the rest of my night faffing about on platforms when I don't really need to. It's because characters stand in the way of me, or I can't quite see where I'm supposed to be jumping. If I jump, if I run and jump, then she auto-rolls. If I don't run, I can't make it. Make it make sense. Right. Go up there, quickly, before anything else happens. Right, so I'm now here. So where the heck? Am I going to get over there? To get back down there? It's so irritating because I'm going to have to go through everything again. Oh, it's this guy as well.
J'accepte votre danse.
Voilà notre chance.
Okay.
Éléments, convergez.
C'était stupide.
Quite using that and that.
C'était stupide.
Let's get quick. Right. Okay.
Ça va, c'est...
We can do this, and we can do Right. So we've come up there. So we're trying to get round to the left-hand side. This is the way down to the... Did we miss somewhere here that allowed us to... Oh, good God. This is just a bit impossible. So does this go off to here? Is there any way down here? Doesn't look like it. I am so confused by this. I just don't understand how I'm supposed to get down to that third sword. I don't know whether I'm missing something because it's so gloomy. Finally hit the fire counter. Okay, goodbye. Oops. A bit too quick in the trigger there. Right, we're on that, which means this. It's like I'm building the weight bar up. It's annoying. Okay. So that sword's already up. This should...
Se battre, y a que ça de vrai.
Fais gaffe, Monaco.
Okay. Finally, again, I've got the timing back. Right, so that's down. That's done. Good grief. Just about walked off the edge there. I can see something shinying down there. Maybe we're getting closer. I've obviously missed a rope or something like that. Or do we go round this way? Over there. It does look like he's supposed to keep going round there, doesn't it? Or can we get down here? Let's go down and have a quick look down here. Okay, so that's where I was. I can't jump from here. Somehow, see, there's a rope down from there, but I've got... I don't really want to make a mess of this. Is that on the same level where that thing is? No, because that's... Right, okay, it's definitely not that, because that's where we were, and I couldn't get round from there. So we need to keep going forward. But... Okay, hang on a minute. This is so confusing. I'm going to have to admit defeat here in a minute or two. I just cannot figure out. I'm going to go have a shower. I'll be right back before the end. Yeah, I don't really want to admit defeat here, but I cannot work out how to get down there. Enjoy shower anyway. Am I missing something that pulls me across somewhere? Maybe I need to go right to the very top first. Okay. So I've pulled that sword, I've pulled that sword. At least if I've wiped out everybody, then I just need to platform around and about until I find it. Timing back for that.
C'était stupide.
Voilà la chose.
L'éternité de la glace.
Hey. Right, okay. That is.
La douceur de leur combat.
Parler. Dame forcée naturelle.
Okay. So I think I must have just about taken out every mob on the map now. So it's now about trying to find... Oh, here we go again. Right, okay. So here's our precision platforming. And missed it again. Oh! No way! I can't believe it. I actually messed up the jump and ended up in the place that I wanted to be. Seriously? Okay, I'm not gonna knock it. Two obscures this time.
La douceur de leur combat.
Anything like that.
L'acromate continue. Éléments convergés.
À moi de jouer.
Fire attack.
Faites attention.
Oh, vraiment.
Fais gaffe, Monoko.
J'accepte votre danse.
Les éléments dansent.
Right. Let's... We've got 9, so let's do Typhoon. At least we all get healed. And then... Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Mind you, we don't... removes all enemy shields as well. That's what we want.
Déborde d'énergie.
And then we are on blue, which doesn't really help at the moment. It's,
Se battre, rien que ça devrait.
Voilà.
Fais gaffe, Monoko.
That stupid combo.
Fais attention.
Hey, 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 hey.
Faites attention. Voilà notre chance.
This is not a great place to be at this point in time. However, we can do the gradient attack, which takes off the
C'est terminé.
shields.
Que l'encre coule.
Attention, ça va faire mal.
Can't do that, obviously. In fact, if I can't do that, then I'm just going to have to take a hot shot attack.
Se battre, y'a que ça vrai.
And then... Goodbye. Okay. So... did I come... Okay, so that's where I pulled the sword out. And then... Oh god. How do we get back up to the... So there's a point there. There's a rope here. But is it quicker to just go across there? I think it is, probably, anyway. There's no enemies here, so let's... I think we've killed everybody. Oh no, there's still one guy left. In fact, there's still more than one guy left. Son of a gun. See if I can do this in reverse. No. Right, okay. That's weird. Right, let's just go this way. And then across here. This had better be worth it after all this. About an hour's worth of faffing about. Thought I might just sneak past. Final battle. Hopefully for the night. Oh damn, that was stupid. this might not be good news, actually. Thank God I pulled that off, because I really didn't want to be silenced at that point. That's too early in the fight.
Attention!
Okay. That is devastating, that. Absolutely devastating. Right, so this is where I want to go, because this is where the pool is. I feel. If I can get across here. In one move. Right, what's going on here now? Something is coming. Okay. Oh no! Be careful what you wish for. Okay. Let's not hit that thing with, because it's... resistant to fire base. Okay.
Fais gaffe, Monoko.
Okay. Nightmare.
L'éternité de la glace.
Skills. Of course you would. Keep forgetting to go for that one first.
À toi de briller.
Oof. 52,000.
Ciel, esquive.
Jeez. Where are we? We're on the blue. We'll go over here. What should we do? What should we do? Let's do this. And then we can do... and then we can do one of these. Okay. Tough times. Well, we've got 2 gradient charges though, so let's do a gradient attack. Cleanses all status effects and heals all allies. We don't need that. Good grief. Well, that did absolutely nothing.
Ça, c'est de l'amour.
Right. What we're doing here, skills, I think that's an 8, damn it. We could do a healing light. Let's go. And then we've got this, which is that, and we could do with putting this, but it's resistant to where are we on, blue? Hello Grim, how are you? Mark there. So close to breaking. Right, broken. Nice. And we've got 2 gradient charges, so let's do that. Very high dark damage, 3 hits. Ooh, definitely doing that. Okay, that seemed okay there.
Je suis prête.
There's an attack coming in. Oh jeez! Wiped! Now that hasn't happened for a while. Please don't let me lose this. This is crazy. Okay. I don't know. Let's try this. Okay. And we've got a what? Oh, hang on a minute. We've got a gradient attack. It's kind of not worth using on him.
Prépare-toi à rejoindre le néant.
might not survive this, that's the only problem. Damn it! Oh, hang on a minute. Oh! Good grief. How annoying. Just at the end there as well. Are you having a laugh? Oh, for a minute I thought it was going to tell me that I'd messed it up and I had to do the whole puzzle again. Right, I'm not going to bed until this is dead. Okay, we'll go back and do that again then.
Fais gaffe, Monoko.
Okay.
Voilà notre chance. L'éternité de la glace. Fais gaffe, Monoko.
Right, so we're on there, and we can go there, and we will do this. And then we get 7 again, so we can do, where are we, on the blue, annoying. Yeah, I've just wiped. I wiped right at the end, okay, it was so annoying. I got a couple of lucky hits. I was just about to finish the damn fight. It was so irritating. Okay, let's do... Oh, I suddenly thought, as soon as I pulled that, I thought, damn it. That was the wrong thing to do in that situation.
C'était stupide.
It's that second hit.
Attention!
It's irritating that I'm managing to get the vast majority of them.
Voilà notre chance.
L'éternité de la glace.
Waste of time because it's resistant, but can't do anything about it. And then we've got green. It's all blooming. So annoying. She's not getting the RNG. Hello, Pemmy. Good grief. You're late tonight, Pemmy. Oh, hang on a minute. Gradient charges. So close to breaking.
Une tempête.
Oh, hang on a minute. Whoa.
C'est terminé.
À couvert.
Right. Good grief. We're on there. I actually want to do this, however. I'm going to... Because he's... High physical damage. Let's do that. And then we've got 4. Damn it, we needed 5. Would it be on blue? That would have been... Okay, we'll get a greedy charge. Let's do that. What does it take to break this thing? It's like literally right at the break point, but it will not break. That's it. Yeah, I've been using them. The bar just kept going up and up and up and up. It was never quite getting to the very top. That all I'm getting? That sucks. Okay, a 24, level 24 weapon. After all that. Whatever. My God, look at the attributes though. Crazy. Right, I'll do that off stream. Amazing. Good. Enjoying it. Enjoyed it. Right, okay, that wasn't really what I was meant to be doing. That really wasn't what I was supposed to be doing when I went to the overworld. Somebody said go to there and I never went there. Anyway. There we go. Another successful night. The game is done. I will now play this off stream. Everyone will be pleased to know. I can go back to normal programming. My journey has ended on stream. Unless, of course, I come across something absolutely fantastic that I want to put on stream. But yeah, which ending do... Oh, don't start, Cleo. Kay's already upset. Don't start her off again. I went with Mael because I felt more in tune with who she'd been through the entire game. I didn't feel Verso had been... fantastic. There's Dennis, myself, and Miller all went with Mael. You're in the you're in the minority, Kay. But not for the same reason. Okay, you just fancied her. She was cool. No, I'm not actually. I just wanted to see Gustav. Oh, right, okay. I suppose. You're in the minority in this stream. Right. Where are we going? Why is Banshee still playing? Oh, no, it's not. It's Wolfie. Wolfie is going through Summer Games Fest. Why would she be doing that now? Crazy. Seems a bit mad. Who else is on? I can't see anyone else that I'm really that... we could go and see Cats, right enough. How do you fancy seeing some Madison? Or do you want to have another look at Summer Games Fest? What's the thoughts? Tell me what you want, where you want to go. Madison is great, right? We'll go and see Cats then. Which should be a bit of a laugh. How did I manage to do that? Right, raid channel. Just for Cats. We obviously completed this game not so long ago. Oh, he's looking through Pokemon cards at the moment. So we'll jump across anyway and say hello. And then we'll be there when he starts. I'm going to go to bed. But if we want to say there, thank you for being here. Sorry you weren't here right at the crunch point, Kay. I don't think it would have made any difference to my decision. I know you would have fought hard for Verso, but I don't think it would have made any difference to my decision to go with Mael. I will look at the ending for Verso, obviously, as well. I'm not sorry for not being cheeky. Anyway, I will be back tomorrow night. Yes, you have been spoiled 3 nights in a row. I will be back tomorrow night because I will not be streaming on Wednesday. So tomorrow I will be playing some Next Fest demos. Once I've had a look through them, I've got a couple that I could do straight away, but we've seen them before, but they've been improved or lengthened or whatever. So I could fall back on them if I can't find any that immediately jump out. But I'll have a look through for that tomorrow, and that's what we're going to be doing for the rest of the week. We're going to be playing demos, all the best ones that I can find and poach off other people who are playing demos this week so we can see as many of them as possible. But now let's go across and see Cats. He's lovely, and say hello. Okay, thanks very much, everyone. Thanks for being here. See you later. Bye.